Hello everyone, Andrew from Wilkinson Cameras, and today I've got a nice quick tutorial for everyone on how we balance the gimbal that we use to shoot all of our content. Now, speaking of content, make sure you are subscribed to our channel, press the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified of all of our new videos, and let us know in the comments, do you like this video? Do you want to see more tutorials? What tutorials would you like to see next? So let's get straight to it, get balancing. So this is the Manfrotto MVG 460. It's a professional standard 3-axis gimbal. One of the reasons that we use it is it has a payload weight of 4.6 kilograms. Especially in today's world where we have super compact mirrorless like the Sony A7C that I'm filming with and the Panasonic GH5 that we're going to attach to it, 4.6 kilograms is a lot. You can attach LED video lights to the top of your camera, you can attach monitors, shotgun microphones, even the control unit for the lapel microphones that we use when we're out on windy days. And it leaves you loads of room to spare for G Master lenses that we've got on there, or really nice like a DJI Vario Elmarit lenses that we've got on the GH5. So yeah, that's one of the main reasons that we use the Manfrotto MVG 460. Comes with great software out the box, really nice utility, which I will show you just at the end of the video. So let's get to balancing. And the first thing you want to do when you're balancing your gimbal is you want to make sure that the firmware is updated, especially if it's brand new out of the box. Make sure you head to the app that comes with your gimbal. If you've got one with the Manfrotto, we get the Manfrotto app, which means all the firmware updates are really nice and easy via Bluetooth. This makes sure you have all of the features that come with the gimbal, maybe some that get released in the future, like we've got inception mode, TikTok mode, portrait mode. All of that comes with the app. And it also makes sure that your motors are at their full efficiency, at their full power. Any software issues that they had when they released on the first day get all nice and smoothed out. So yeah, make sure you have updated your firmware. So I've already attached the first plate to the bottom of the camera. It's just a case of screwing it in just like a normal tripod plate. And what we do then is we click it into our actual gimbal plate. There we go, nice and secure. So the Manfrotto MVG 460 does come with axis locks, so we need to make sure that all of them, apart from the pan axis, are unlocked. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn it the right way up. I'm not used to doing it from this side, so bear with me. And then what we're going to do is we're going to lock the roll arm, so then we have it nice and vertical like that. And we're going to slide it in. So we're going to make sure that the actual sliding arm on here is all the way to the side so we can put the camera on nice and easily. There we go, that should click in. So that is now secure. And the main thing to remember when you're balancing a gimbal is all the adjustments need to be really small. The tiniest little bits can throw off a gimbal. And that's why it's important to make sure just before you're balancing the gimbal that you've got your battery in, you've got your SD card in, and then just what I'm about to do is make sure your lens cap is off. Lens caps weigh grams, they weigh nothing, but they can actually knock off the balancing of a gimbal by quite a bit. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop off the lens cap once it's on there and I know it's secure. SD card's in, battery in, I already checked. We're going to push it all the way to the side. So the reason that we do this is that the camera is then at the most central point for the center of gravity. You want your camera as close to the motors as you can possibly get it. And then all we're going to do is, I'll show you from this side, all we're going to do is we're going to make sure that it doesn't roll forwards or backwards, just like that. And then we're going to lock it in, and we're going to lock the slide as well. So now that's going to stay up all on its own. So the next axis I'm going to do is I do the roll, which is your side to side movement like that. So we're going to unlock it, and as you can see, it's drooped away. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen the roll arm, and it's falling to the right, which means I need to throw it to the left on the actual roll arm. Oh, look at that. Yeah. We'll take that first time. Obviously, normally it doesn't go that easy your first time, so Make sure you just take your time with it, actually. Yeah. Gonna lock that in place. Yep. And then we have the tilt axis, which is there. So the easiest way to do your tilt axis is put it up like that, and if it falls, then you know that it needs to move. So if it's falling forward, we need to move it up. As I said, it's a back heavy camera, so it needs to be a little further over than I'd normally have it. A bit too far. Perfect. Lovely. So that is now staying up all on its own. So if I push it forward, it'll stay there. If I push it back, it'll stay there. And I'm just going to quickly fix that roll arm because that is the tiniest little bit off. There we go. So we've already done 2 axis, nice and easy. And then the next one is our pan axis, which is the one at the bottom. So let's get it all the way down. Make sure everything's unlocked, including the pan axis, which is there. And the easiest way I find to do this is hold it in front of you like that. And it's going up. So if you see like that, it's throwing itself up. So what I do is unlock that. If it's falling forwards, it needs to come back like that. So we'll start there in the middle. So it's still just throwing itself up. So we're going to move. One thing to use with the Manfrotto gimbals, make sure you use the guidelines because then it's really nice and easy to balance in the future. Cameras don't really change weight that much. So we've gone the wrong way. So now we're going to start doing micro adjustments. So we know that it's somewhere between 3 and 4. So all we're going to do is we're going to slowly move it between 3 and 4. We're going to go halfway between. Still needs to come a little bit further back. Tiniest bit. The tiniest bit. Oh, the tiniest bit still. As I said, it's all a case of just doing it with micro adjustments. There we go. Sorted. Right, we are fully balanced on all of our 3 axis. So now that's rolling back a little bit. So we're just going to change that. Perfect. So now when I turn this on and you're going to hear the super satisfying beep, this will be perfectly balanced and ready to go. So one little bonus feature that comes with a lot of the Manfrotto gimbals, and especially the 460, is a utility arm. And this is great for when you want to do really low sweeping shots. So what we do is we slide the arm in. 2 little screws that come in the box. We're going to pop them in. Lovely. Always have to remember righty tighty, lefty loosey. And then we have a utility arm. So all we do then is we unscrew the tripod attachment from the bottom. Screw it into there nice and tight. And there we go. I love that. That is honestly one of the most satisfying things when it comes to using a gimbal. There we go. So that's how we perfectly set up our gimbal. What we're going to do is we're going to have a look at some examples that we shot the other day, see what you think. If there is any more tutorials you would like to see from us about how we set up our gear, please leave a comment below. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like the video, subscribe and press the bell icon, and we shall see you next time. Goodbye.